Notification: Gia Connect is synced with PlayStation Network. You are appearing offline. Entering main menu screen. Home you have load accept invite. Entering selected dynasty to UNR25 Dynasty online save John Robinson. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. You have two options. Ready to advance is selected. Top play season game is selected. Entering searching pop-up searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Notification: CCLINARD 6196. Away game selection. Ready. 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 Edit entering uniform name option is set to current home. Team set. Entering Akron Air spread Air Central Blue My Mid-Tennessee, Michigan select. Ready. Away game selection. Ole Miss Rebels.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Double post.
On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Well, you could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway. Right?
Got enough space, and he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Categories.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Categories. You have 15 options.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation, to be the best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this...
Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision-making.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over.
Option is set to split. You have 9 options.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Spread.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Entering play
what
call,
a catch and run for 6.
There are 6 categories.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Return left
almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
You have 15 options. Inside zone split is selected.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HP base is selected.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations of USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Yeah, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these 2 conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear it stands what?
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're going to throw it again. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits the upright.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Monster Green.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will bounce on you and seize momentum.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Motion from the offense. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting a quick throw. Everybody gets up their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Duo is selected.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one. And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Rebel!
Entering play call.
A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's going to pass on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Trojans send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's White. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Option is set to be. Option is set to. Temperature. Cover 3. Cover 3. Cover 4 quarters.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Yeah, nice effort by the running back. Way to get some positive yards. Nice play call. Still short, though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time. It's not a decision. You're going for it. But what play do you want to run to go for it?
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so we don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches, but I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go and execute, and they do it.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Categories. There are 4 tight. There are pass sprint HB flat.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Entering plate, FK toss, T drive.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
They move the tight end all over. Now the play fake. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And the offense punches in it again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games, with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young
Entering play call. Entering posts. Abilities. Resume. Entering play call. Cover 1 Robber.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Yes.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the ball.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They're working that left side. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leads it with 3rd and 3.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Time. Option. Cover 2 man. Tampa View.
Line gets set. First down.
Spread.
The inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And McGulihan.
The pull and throw off the RPO. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll throw it from the red zone, using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Dropping back, it's Maddox. He finds his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Lining
up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Special teams.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Return left is selected.
27, USC, 10.
Coming out with it, it's Sexton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Spacing.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
3 to 4. 4. Top. Prevent. Goal line. 6 2. There are 2 categories. You have 6
They'll
options.
try to tack
6
one more on their score.
selected.
The kick is up and good and put one
Entering
more on the lead. They're about to kick it away and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HB stretch is selected.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing.
They're trying to get to it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's White. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Option is set. Time. Option is 2 to 3 on. There are 2 categories. You have 24
The Ole Miss
option.
offense
Yes.
ready to go back to work.
Give cushion.
That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Give cushion.
Dropping back, it's Maddox. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense calls a timeout to stop the
Entering
clock.
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Entering paused screen. You have 9. Entering play call. The option is squeeze block.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the
Entering play
40-yard
call.
line.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pod dagger is selected.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
it all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Bringing it back, it's Sexton.
Returner is tackled down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
And guys, USC
options.
has the ball back and sending the offense onto the
selected.
field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond.
He's loose. Big gain on that one as he
Entering
steps out
play
of
call.
bounds with a
Coach
first
suggestions.
down.
There are 8 categories.
Well, after that last play, you can see how
15
electrifying
options.
this guy is and how
Selected.
special he is after he makes the
That's
catch. If I'm on
right.
offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Trying to find his man on first down. Looking for the score. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws another interception. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Coming after him. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play.